Clarkson's farm returned for its third season recently, and 4 additional episodes of the show are set to be released in the coming days following the launch just last week. The show, which debuted on Prime Video back in 2021, follows presenter Jeremy Clarkson as he runs the Diddley Squat farm in Oxfordshire. H is supported at the farm by his partner Lisa Hogan and his assistant Kaleb Cooper. It's teased that the business faces some seriously daunting challenges in the new season. A synopsis adds that former Top Gear host Jeremy urgently needs to come up with creative new ways of making ends meet, so hatches a plan to turn a profit from hundreds of acres of unfarmed land. Amid the release of the third season, the Express deputy audience editor Alex Evans took a visit to Diddley Squat Farm in Chipping Norton recently. He has now shared insider secrets that he learned from the trip for fans of the show. Lisa doesn't staff the shop till and Kaleb isn't on site. Lisa, who appears on the show alongside her partner Jeremy, is said to have been spotted behind the counter at the farm shop in the first 2 seasons. However, Alex suggested that she wasn't there when he visited recently. He wrote, "On our visit, and a lot of others I've seen, there were several staff members that had nothing to do with the TV show and had clearly been hired to staff the shop during the time between filming seasons. So if you're taking a trip there, hoping to see Lisa, Jeremy or Kaleb, you're not definitely going to be disappointed, but you probably are." The farm shop sign is made from cardboard. Alex teased that the sign welcoming visitors to the Diddley Squat farm shop looks like a no-expense spared shiny wooden sign. He however suggested that it's the magic of TV, adding that the sign is made with cardboard lettering. He wrote in his first-person piece, "I know, because I stood next to it for a photo and the A in farm had been bent down. I reached out to touch it and was surprised to find it's mere corrugated cardboard lettering nailed to the wood." The farm shop is small inside. The reporter said that one visitor in the shop described it as the size of a postage stamp. And although Alex suggested that might be an exaggeration, he noted in his article that Diddley Squat farm shop really is small inside. Alex, who said that he queued for 90 minutes, teased that it's why there can be queues outside, with people wanting the opportunity to walk through it for a few minutes. He added, "In terms of the usable floor space, the whole thing is probably no more than about 10 feet by 8 feet. Opening square bracket. Closing square bracket. You can't get a sense for just how tiny it is until you're stood inside it. The TV set is different to the tourist attraction." Alex said that the shop and the farm itself appear carefully and neatly managed on the show. He added in the article that was published over the weekend, "There's tidy rows of stock and nothing on the walls behind the till." He continued, "In real life, the shop is absolutely groaning with both stock and souvenirs." Alex said it includes tea towels draped across every surface as well as piles of posters and postcards at the time. He added that he also noticed knitted dolls of Jeremy and Kaleb behind the till. Other items like Diddley Squat gin and a freezer full of ice cream aren't seen on the show. It would appear the place is dressed for TV filming, and then all the bells and whistles for tourists are put inside once filming is over and visitors are invited to come clean the place out, he further stated. He said that there are portable toilets outside and overflow car parks. He also shared, "There's been times where we've seen the farm busy on the TV program, but I don't recall ever seeing queues of people in the field. Yet I learned there's long lines daily in the time it's open to the public." Alex, who said that he heard there's a pop-up shop that serves more customers during busy periods like half-term, further wrote recently, "Jeremy's humor remains visible everywhere." A Hawkston delivery van says urgent delivery on the bonnet, but it's written backwards so it can be read from a rear view mirror, like an ambulance. There's a burger van serving food. Another thing you don't see on TV is that there's a burger van, a bar serving beer and cider, and even a local lavender flower cellar, all set up on the tables in the lambing shed, Alex said. He added, "Again, it feels like it's set up differently for the non-filming periods, but there's a lot packed into the space that, as of yet, hasn't been shown on camera." The deputy audience editor added that signs on the side of the shed, to give messages to people queuing for the farm shop, also aren't shown on TV. He said, "Several laminated signs are stapled to the wall with messages about how Jeremy is from Yorkshire, or explaining that the pheasants have red cheeks because they've eaten my wasabi." He added, "Around them, there are literally thousands of messages scrawled on the planks of wood from farm visitors. It left me wondering if they're planning on scrubbing them all off, as some are quite rude, before filming resumes, or the cameras will simply be kept away from the shed. There's a campsite right next door," Alex commented after his recent visit. "Standing in the campsite in trance, you can literally read the farm shop sign. It would appear that the campsite isn't Jeremy's property, which would explain why it isn't promoted on the show." He continued, "Jeremy does make reference to a campsite nearby in season 1, teasing he could sell farm produce to campers next door. But it's not mentioned at all in season 2, and I didn't expect it to be so close by. It's literally a stone's throw away, and there's no way you'd know that from watching the program, almost like the camera angles are pointed to avoid capturing it at all." Concluding, Alex said, "Of course, it's a TV show, so it's absolutely to be expected that things are moved around for filming, that the shop is redesigned for its time on camera, or that when Jeremy makes an announcement that the farm is open for visitors, some things will need to be put in place to make it work on a large scale when the cameras aren't rolling." So I'm certainly not suggesting anyone's being deceived, but it was interesting to get a peek behind the scenes and see what it was really like on the ground. And the reality is a little different to watching it on a TV. He teased, "While the farm shop was pricey, I thoroughly enjoyed the trip, and there really aren't many opportunities in the UK to walk straight onto a TV set from an international streaming hit, and eat your souvenirs afterwards." The third season of Clarkson's Farm launched globally on Prime Video last week. The first 4 episodes are now available on the platform, whilst the remaining 4 episodes will be released on Friday, May 10th. Follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.